Well, John Cena came down to the ring last night and announced he's retiring from WWE. And at WrestleMania 41 is going to be his final match. It really makes me feel old watching all these guys I watched growing up retire. I've never really been one of the biggest diehard John Cena fans, but he's always been one of my favorites. And I'll never forget his matches with Randy Orton. I'm glad that he's going to show up a few more times before he goes, but it's definitely going to hit when I'm watching his final match. Hopefully he has one last good run with WWE. He definitely deserves it. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match started the show. I actually liked this match. Wasn't the best Money in the Bank match I've ever seen, but it was alright. Eventually Drew McIntyre would be the one to grab the briefcase and would become Mr. Money in the Bank. Then we would get Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Eventually, Sami would pick up the win to retain the Intercontinental Championship. And we would get Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This was an alright match. Just had a weird moment where it looked like Seth should have won the match. Definitely wasn't meant to happen, but moving on from that, Drew comes out and cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase. But Punk would come out and would beat the shit out of Drew. Then Priest would hit his finish on Drew to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I liked the match, I just thought wasting the Money in the Bank was pointless. Drew and Punk's rivalry was already good enough without this happening. Should have just had Punk come out during the ladder match and thrown Drew off the top of the ladder, and then had Jay win it or some shit. Then we would get the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This match had some great moments. Chelsea and Stark ended up dead. Then Tiffany ended up winning the match to become Mrs. Money in the Bank. Then we would get the main event six-man tag team match, Cody and Randy and Kevin versus the Bloodline. Eventually the Bloodline would pick up the win. Money in the Bank was alright.